One of the things that you did in your sexuality class, which I thought was really interesting, is a project on sex on campus. Tell me about your project.
The way it went is that I had my friend Will help me out, and we both wore swimsuits, and then we had Sharpies, female colors versus male colors, and we asked people who would walk by on campus to answer sex questions on our bodies with the Sharpies. And Will represented what's your favorite time of day to have sex, so morning, afternoon, whatever. And on me, people had to write what the craziest location was that they had sex in.
Okay, now, I have a lot of questions. How did you ever think about doing a study like this?
When I was in Chicago about a year ago, I saw a man who was shirtless and was having us write on him with Sharpies, and it was completely unstructured, and there was no point to it really because we could write anything, but I just thought it looked really fun, and so I thought I'd...
So then you're getting ready to do a sex study and you thought that would be kind of interesting to do. Going into this, what was your hypothesis, thinking back? What did you think you were going to find?
I thought it would vary a lot. For the craziest locations, I didn't think there would be so many patterns because I noticed afterwards that a lot of people did it in public bathrooms or things like that. So they think it's crazy, but it's really not because a lot of other people did it too. But the other thing too, the point of me and my friend Will doing it was to have a male and a female, and I expected males to be more comfortable or have more fun writing on the girl and be a little uncomfortable about writing on the guy, and girls probably be more comfortable writing on the girl.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And did you find that your hypothesis was supported in doing the research?
Girls did seem to want to write on me more. Guys didn't seem as... They really didn't seem uncomfortable writing on my friend Will, which that surprised me.
This is a picture of you with all the answers written on your back. Was it kind of weird having somebody write on your back?
No, okay.
Kind of fun? Anything that surprised you about their answers?
You mean some locations?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, under the bed was pretty original.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, a lot of people have sex in the library, which I'm not sure how I feel about that one.
And their parents' beds.
Yeah, that's a common thing. A lot of people think the craziest thing they've done is in their parents' something.
Mm-hmm. Because it's... What do you think the reasoning is for that?
Well, I think they're badass for doing that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it just seems like they're not supposed to do that. And what about you said some people, if they hadn't had sex yet?
Yeah.
What happened with that?
They would write a V on me because I wanted to make sure everyone felt accepted and could participate because it still could be fun for them to write on us. So I want to make sure they felt included too.
And any interesting findings with gender when it came to the V?
Yeah, there were as many female as male Vs pretty much, and that surprised me because I thought that if anything, even if the ratios were the same, I thought that males would be less likely to admit to it. Because I know girls are proud about being virgins, but I don't know very many guys who embrace it as much as girls. So
you found that there were almost as many guys that were comforted, and you were surprised by that.
Yeah. And it turned out that those guys were usually Christian or some sort of religion that led to them waiting till marriage, and that was usually why they were virgins.
Mm-hmm. Were there any other findings that surprised you?
Yes, for the question that was answered on Will, what is your favorite time of the day to have sex? Instead of giving me a time, as in morning or afternoon, a lot of males said, whenever I'm drunk. And they used funny ways to say it too, but that's the bottom line. And that was kind of weird.
I thought it was weird for a guy to say that, or weird?
I'm not surprised that it was males saying that and not females. I don't think there was any female who said that. But I just never thought someone would interpret the question that way. Mm-hmm. And it's kind of sad to me that they only want to have sex when they're drunk.
Okay, one final question about your research study. You ready?
Yeah.
How long did it take to get all this ink off your body?
Oh, a little over a week for just certain spots. And then when I'd go work out, some of it would come off with the sweat and then leave marks on my clothes. Aww. So it was pretty for that reason.
Do you regret doing it?
No, I don't. It was really fun.
Great.